Good morning, guys. Oh man, am I late for work? Well, you know. Yeah, anyway. I had originally planned on leaving early today so that I could go get my oil changed and then leave work early so that I could go do grocery shopping, but once again I got distracted and sidetracked, and yeah. So now I am heading there to work late as usual. So hopefully tomorrow I can leave the house early enough to take care of everything. Because Friday I will not be able to do anything. Friday I am heading back over to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I'm not looking forward to that drive at all. I'm so not looking forward to that drive. 3.5 hours. Close to 4. And I'll be driving with the passenger, so I won't be doing much vlogging on the drive down over. So it's gonna be a long and unproductive drive. Well, anyway, time for work. Alright, so I just got home from work. Before I go into anything else, time for today's useless facts. Come home from a long day of work and go straight into useless facts. I mean, work wasn't all that bad today. I kept myself busy. Of course, I had a little help from it was the Roman Empire. Whoops, wrote that in. Whatever. I had some help from an energy drink at work today. But anyway, first of all, today's useless facts. And today's useless facts are on rugby. Rugby balls have always been oval. The boys at rugby school use inflated pig's bladders for the balls, which are by nature oval in shape. Rugby school? There's an actual school for rugby. Why? People over there in Europe must take rugby very seriously then. I'm only assuming it's Europe because I cannot see this country devoting an entire... Oh wait, hold on, no, never mind. Spoke too soon. There is always baseball, basketball, football, and even hockey. Until 1877, international rugby teams had 20 players on each side as opposed to 15. Well, that's all news to me. I know absolutely nothing about rugby. The very first match at Twickenham Stadium, I hope I pronounced that name correctly, took place in 1909, a stadium that can hold 74,000 spectators. The schoolhouse team of 1839 was the first team to adopt a uniform. All the players wore red velvet caps during the matches, which were attended by the Dowager, Queen Adelaide. The cap was eventually adopted by rugby clubs, then by England, and then other unions as a symbolic embodiment of national and international achievement. What the hell's a Dowager? The match between Whitby and Corby was forced to end prematurely in 1989 because the Corby players were too drunk to continue. The referee called a halt to proceedings 7 minutes into the second half, with Corby already trailing 80-0. Really drunk. Anyway, that does it for today's useless facts. Tomorrow we have saffron. I think. Yes, tomorrow's useless facts will be on saffron. Alright, so as I had mentioned, work wasn't all too bad today. Could have been worse. Uh, although I mostly spent today just cutting out special order cards and discount cards for them. Well, they definitely shouldn't be running out of either of those anytime soon. I cut out about 800 of each. There's definitely no way they can go through 800 of each in 1 week. Not unless they're using them to write notes on, which I seriously hope they are not. And I actually found it kind of surprising today that I was able to focus on cutting that much. And I kind of blame it on the energy drink that I had to take because I was falling asleep. And I was falling asleep because it was so warm upstairs in the office. I could not stay awake because it was so warm. I mean, I had a good night's sleep. I had plenty of energy because of that good night's sleep. But as soon as I walk into a warm office, that does not mean a thing. Alright? Even if I get a good night's rest, an energy-packed breakfast, the moment I walk into a warm office, none of it matters. I'm going to drop dead asleep. So, energy drink. So just imagine an already fully charged battery receiving another jolt of power, energy. Yeah, so I needed double the energy just to stay awake and focused at work because it's so warm. Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, that's right. I was surprised at how focused I was, which is kind of weird because I mean, I know the energy drink gives you that boost of energy, but isn't that boost of energy supposed to be really chaotic and so you can't really focus on anything? It's like giving a person instant ADHD, I think. ADHD, yeah. I think. And yeah, it kind of worked in the other direction for me. It just focused me. Problem was, I was twitching a lot at work. I don't know if it was because of the energy drink or because of the battle between the heat and my energy level and me trying to stay awake. I don't know. But I was twitching a lot at work. I was able to get a lot of work done, but I was twitching a lot. So there's that. I guess now I'll continue on with my Voyager marathon. I gotta say, today I was running so late, but because I did not want to stop watching Voyager, especially during one of my favorite episodes, Unimatrix Zero, Part 1, I think. I don't know, but of all the Star Trek that I watch, my absolute favorite episodes are all the ones that either deal with the Borg, time travel, or temporal anomalies. Those are my favorite episodes. I don't know why. I remember back in high school, I kind of wanted to be a Borg because I loved the Borg so much. And time travel episodes and the episodes that deal with temporal anomalies, those really those episodes really influence the way I think, and I try to be as cautious as possible because of those episodes. Everything we do has an infinite number of possible outcomes, and because of those time episodes, it really influenced the way I think about the future and how everything I do, how everything that I do will turn out a minute from now, an hour from now, a few days from now, even a few years from now, just by, let's say, raising this finger. 20 years from now, what will happen because I raised this finger? Okay, so I don't really spend that much time thinking about mundane stuff like that, but you get what I mean. Especially the episode when Voyager runs into the Krenim, yeah, and their temporal weapon. That really made me wonder how every action will influence the future of the timeline. And so, yeah. A lot of people, and I'm not the only one who has felt the influence of Star Trek. There are countless people around the world who feel the influence. Maybe not the same, not with like time travel and stuff like that, but you gotta admit the culture of Star Trek has had a major impact on the world, I guess. And yeah, it inspires scientists, inspires explorers, it inspires civil rights leaders, I suppose. It really is a huge inspiration, and yeah, so Gene Roddenberry's legacy. Anyway, I did not finish Unimatrix Zero today because I was running late, so I had to stop the playback. So now I'm going to finish watching that. And I also have laundry to fold, huh? Yeah. So I'll do that. Laundry, Sim Social, I guess, or whatever time waster on Facebook. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.